All right, coming back here in just a second, guys. Gonna try some Rando-Games. Hey, and I'm back as promised, and I think we're gonna try out that guy. And the reverse on the camera is killing me. That's gotta take some getting used to. I don't know how weathermen do it. Over here, we have Bigfoot. Let's hunt some Bigfoot, huh? I've only played 16 hours of this, and actually, I didn't play it. My kids did. I played a little bit of it. It's been a while since I played it. And that's not true. I just updated it. I didn't play it today. Well, you gotta wait for this to finish doing the thing. How's that streamy quality? Is it choppy at all? It's coming through. I upped the frame rate to 60 frames per second. Oh, I got a little my forehead's getting green screened out. Let's do a little Bigfoot. Come on, I want to hunt some Bigfoot. I'm wondering what this looks like when you can play it at the highest settings. Probably still janky. We've unlocked no achievements. And we have no sound. Why is that? Here we go. Let's switch over here. Screen VSync. Epic. Everything's epic. Yes. All right, let's hunt some freaking Sasquatch. Let's go this guy. Should we do Glacier Bay or Ross Lake? What do you think? Glacier Bay or Ross Lake? Oh, let's go with Ross Lake so we don't freeze to death. I think I've played this solo like twice. The news about the people disappearing in Ross Lake National Park are all over the local newspapers. Over the past year, dozens of victims were found torn apart or disappeared without a trace. According to eyewitnesses, they saw something similar to a huge hairy man Hunter found dead. Don't really give you enough time to read all that, do you? Unknown creature caught on camera. Missing group of scouts was found dead. Group of tourists are missing. Washington. I'll move myself over here. All right, let's see. F to pick it up? How do I pick it up? I don't remember how to pick it up. F is the flashlight. Uh-oh. E? Yes, E. 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 Open. E. My nice little camp. Look at, I'm camping, guys. I'm camping. E. Flare guns. Flares. First aid kit. Let's take all the flares since I'm playing by myself. Take that trap. Take those bullets. I'm taking all the bullets, son. All the bullets. Oh. Let's go inside. Well, this is a little different this time. Still can't crouch. Yeah, let me sing you a song of the Squatch. Of all the squatchy things going on in these woods. So many squatchy things. Why can't I use the computer? Jack Mark. Whoa, what is that? Of course, it's nighttime as soon as you start the game. What the hell is that? I'm waiting till daytime. I'm waiting till daytime. I'm gonna sit right here. Except I can't sit. I'm not going out there at nighttime. What's the matter with this game? I'm gonna give you any time to do anything. Well, we could use the drone. Q. And E. F. E. And tab. And drone. It's too foggy to even see anything. Exit. Am I stuck in the door? Jesus. Come on, Squatchy. Yes. How do I get my gun out? Gun. That's the flashlight. Oh, shit. Didn't used to be able to do that. Let's load this sucker up. I have 10 out of 35. Where's binoculars? Where's my binoculars? There used to be binoculars. Where did they get rid of those? What just happened? Why did I just use bullets? Oh, it's the knife. Okay. Where? Did I not see them? Are they in here? Are they in here? Where are the binoculars? Well, this isn't very good. Day 2. Okay. How did I do that before? Tab doesn't do it. Escape doesn't do it. Okay, Alt is crouch. Space is jump. M is map, that makes sense. It's flashlight. How did I open that thingy up? Wait, how did I open that up? Controls. Inventory is Q. That's how I did it. Night vision camera. We used to have binoculars in this game, I thought. Let's follow this trail. Let's put one out here. Let's put one camera out here. All right, so Q. And place the camera. There we go. There we go. This game's music is pretty quiet, so I'm going to turn it up for you guys. All right, got one camera down. Let's take this trail down here. There's something squatchy going on down here. We pick these? This is what happened. People are seeing Bigfoot because they're eating these guys. That's where we came from. No hunting. Let's go this way. There's a little fox. Not wasting my bullets on you, Mr. Fox. That's new. They didn't used to have those. I don't remember seeing those before. That wasn't a thing before either, man. Well, that just made me jump a little bit. I wasn't expecting that. Stupid. That's my health bar down there. I think that's different too. Well, that's not good. Put one of these cameras right here. No wolves. Jesus, it's not Bigfoot eating people, it's the stupid wolves. hunting my ass. No hunting my ass. You son of a bitch, you're making me lose my ammo. I need that ammo for Bigfoot. I need that ammo for Bigfoot, doggy. And do we still get... Oh my god, no! Bigfoot! Squatchy! Squatch! Oh my god. That was quick. Where's my first aid kit? I have 1 of 8 first aid kits. Great. Where'd the squatch go? He ran off this way. Squatch almost got me. I need to find... We used to be able to cover traps. Maybe we don't have to do that anymore. Let's do this. Let's put a trap down. Then we will put some meat down. I'm a little confused. And there we go. I stepped in my own trap. Is it nighttime again already? What is happening? Why can't I do this? Unreal. Cute. Trap. Set it. Cube. Neat. Hover over it, hit E. What do I need to cover it? Put a camera here. Alright, we gotta find underbrush. There we go. footsteps don't sound fast enough for how fast I'm moving. Come on, Mr. Squatch. Right here. Let's put a trap right here. Because why not? And I'll put a camera right here. Oh, we got a watchtower. I will take that and I will use that. Thank you very much. Gotta find these dead hikers too. You dead guys. Say you're missing, but I know you're dead. The bridge over here. I don't have any sticks either. Let's do it right here too, because we're pretty close to our camp. Yeah, right there. And then meat. Mask. And we'll put a camera right here. Yeah. Excuse me. We should be almost back to camp. There it is, there's camp. An idiot left the door open. Camera one, camera two. 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 Camera three. On the floor. drink takes one of the piece of the bait. There we go. We can do that. Nice headphones. That's right there. No, we have crap over here. There we go. Okay. Who in the world would go hunting shallow? I'll bet, yeah. We should go down this way. Go on the old hunting tower. It's down here. There's a lake. Alright, what am I missing? I'm missing something in here. Crap, it came inside. What are you supposed to do then? Are you kidding me? Disappeared in the night. I'll tell you what. That bastard got... Wait, is that his blood? Squatch! I need more first aid kits, man. There's gotta be more first aid kits around here somewhere. I just ran right in. Yeah, because that's what you do as a researcher. How the med kits then? Or are you eaten by a freaking wolf? Why am I not able to run anymore? Man, this is a little tense. Let's try our drone. Whoops. Find a lost hiker. Where are you, lost hikers? No, get through our stamina. That looks pretty dangerous. Campfire. I need a med kit. Oh, what's this? Oh, that's the bridge. That's a bridge. I thought it was a cabin. Let's go down. Old mine, eh? We're that way. The old mine. You don't say. What the hell's that? Got a tree. Guessing I went the wrong way for the old mine. Yay, first aid kit. Night vision cameras. Do some tracking bullets. We're gonna do this since he likes to come inside doors. That sucks. What's happening? Oh, look at my cameras. Seriously? You just opened the door and came in and whipped my ass. What the hell? I'm not allowed to have more than a quarter of my life. What the F? What's the point of that? Fucking Bigfoot. He's definitely way more aggressive than he used to be. It used to take a while for him to start kicking your ass. Not anymore. Not anymore. He hasn't tripped one trap. Not one. Not one. None. No traps. He hasn't tripped none of them. And it's not cool. Swamp. Oh, let's go down here. We're totally gonna die because we don't have enough people. One man cannot kill both Hitler and then the Bigfoot. I'm like nervous to look at my cameras now. Yummy. I don't think Sasquatches do that. That's super gross. Another tower over here. Ah, it stuck my lip. Come on, Squatchy. I didn't care for it. I gotta be honest with you, cats. Yeah, the digging was really irritating me because I couldn't see any. It's too much, and it was like the digging and stuff is just like, am I even digging? I can't tell. Like while I'm doing it, I couldn't tell. The real annoying thing was the tutorial keep moving to the left. Oh my god, that was maddening. Absolutely maddening. Yeah, absolutely, sure. I mean, it's up there. Anybody can link to it, but thanks for asking. Where is this jerk? He's gonna kill me. Yeah, it doesn't make any sense. It's really easy. I mean, I'm a developer by trade. It's really easy to make the window stay in the same place. Yeah, I figured I'd give it a try. I don't know. I didn't care for it. I didn't see, like, besides walking around and just working on skills to begin with, what is there to do? Like, there's really no, they don't really help focus you in on anything at all. They definitely need a tutorial though, because it's definitely complicated. There are a lot of maneuvers to do things. You know, most people don't want to watch hours and hours of tutorial videos. And most people don't want to sit through, you know, a tutorial that is that long and cumbersome. Yeah, the new user experience is freaking terrible. And I probably won't play it again because of that. Like, I don't understand what I'm supposed to do, what I can do, what I can't do. what's out there. You appear in it. It reminds me of Gary's mod. That's what it reminds me of. Like you're in there and you can. Oh, he's not gonna come. He's gonna come as soon as I walk down out of the safety of this freaking stupid Bigfoot. We want to go. Oh, what's that? What's that? Like I want to like it. To be honest with you, I want to like it, but I just didn't. Yeah, I mean, that's the way it should be, honestly. It should walk me through what I need to do. That's a good user experience. You know, giving me sort of like the digging was really pissing me off. I think I vocalized that in the video too. Like, it's like you dig, but it doesn't look like you're doing anything. So you're like, is this even working? I didn't go through the whole tutorial at all. I canceled out of it. I was like, I don't want to do this. I messed around for about an hour and a half, I think. And just like, I don't want to do this anymore. I ended up drowning. I was trying to cross what I thought was a lake, and it was way bigger than I thought it was, and I drowned. So I was like, okay, that's a good place to end. Well, I mean, if they want to actually build the game and gain more people using it and stuff, then they should listen to the community, especially the people that are passionate about their game. I mean, obviously, you can't do everything that every player wants, but when you've got a bunch of players all telling you the same thing, you probably should listen. What's down here? Oh yeah, we got another night vision camera, but we can't take it because we can only have one at a time. Oh wait, no. Yeah, we only need one. I mean, they might have put a mask, but nobody starts playing a video game and wants to read how to play the video game for an hour, or possibly more. Especially if you get stuck on something that you just don't understand in the reading, or like how it works, like the digging for me. I could have sat there for half an hour digging and having no idea if I was making any changes or not, like what is happening, because it doesn't visually let you know. It doesn't look like you're doing anything. Like where the digging is appearing is almost underneath you, but you can't see it. So to my perception, nothing was happening. I got a game. If I paid for that game, I would have been pissed when I logged in and had to read and flip through little screens of do this. Having it be sort of, gamify the onboarding. Make it part of the game. Will I ever find these stupid hikers? It was subtle to the point that I couldn't even tell. I had no idea the ground was going down. It might have been. I did finally notice where it said when I hovered over the like little blue line that it had information in it, but it doesn't ever tell you that's where you should be looking. I was visually trying to see it go down, and I didn't notice it at all until I stepped back. Yeah, I really just want to get enthralled with the game again. That's all. I want a game that totally sucks me in, and I look forward to playing it all the time. And I still haven't found one. No, I haven't. Since I got the new computer, I haven't played anything up until I started streaming again. When you first joined me, I hadn't really played anything for a long time. Gross. No, I'm totally going the wrong way. Where is he? Oh my god! I'm dying. Yep, there, I died. Son bitch. Bigfoot done killed me. Can't hunt Bigfoot alone, man. New victims in the national park. All right, what else should we play? What's going on, clock? Yeah, I want to exit. That's enough Bigfoot. What else do we got? Could try Witch Hunt. I haven't played that on the new computer. That was hard to play on the old computer too. Hey, the alien guy. I don't know what to play. I want to play something. Just play Legends of Aria. It's already midnight. Jeez. Sure, shoot, cat. Shoot. Oh my goodness gracious. Ugh. Geez, I don't know. I'd have to give that some out. First of all, I'd need to know how the game works to really give you an answer on that, because I don't know how complicated it is. It seems really complicated. You just do this real quick. I think I would load you in and walk you through it. Like, how do you create, have them create something, have them walk, have them run, have them climb, and have all those things happening as they go to the destination. I don't know, going through the little clickable menus and stuff, I thought was cumbersome. Here, you know what? Here, let me turn this off. Let me turn on Worm. Sure, they can always have my data. I don't care. All right, like this starting area, first off, is I find it I don't even know what the word is. Okay, so what the hell is this? The digging tutorial zone. Just have it say that on there. Is that better? Yeah, I turned up the volume for Bigfoot because it's almost all ambient sound and you can't hear anything. Okay, shoot. Oh, why am I typing to you when I can talk? I was trying to type in the chat. What a moron. God, I'm dumb sometimes. Yeah, but like for instance, if I want to build a boat, or if I want to, like they tell you one of the first things in the tutorials that you get these starting items and you'll always have these starting items, but if you want better ones, you need to build them. But okay, how? I mean, I guess that should be another thing. I think it should probably be more like, what do you want to do when you walk in? Like sort of like Ultima did, right? Like I want to be a mage, I want to be a warrior, I want to be a crafter. And if you're a crafter, then have them go learn the things that they absolutely need to know how to do those things. Wow, is it still really that loud? I mean, I could turn my volume up too, but Okay. Wow, that's really far down there. Excuse me. Like, I'm mining this, but I'm not getting anything. I mined some ore, but where did the ore go? Oh, it's on the ground. See, it's stuff like that that I'm talking about. Like, I'm mining when I don't know. I lost all my, oh, I got to re-equip all my armor. Right. Character. This is, well, I died. I died and logged off. I don't know if the armor's supposed to stay on when you die or not. Um, the other thing that's super annoying is, why is everything highlight blue? Like, I know it's so that I know I can interact with it or I have it selected, but like, I really wish I could turn that off so when I'm looking at stuff, I don't see it. Okay. Now, see, now I weigh too much. So what can I do with the ore? Analyze it. Like, what does that do? Like, I don't know what I can do with the ore. I mean, maybe if I went through the tutorial, I would know. Right, but like I said, it's a game. I don't want to work to play it. Not when it comes to core mechanics. I just want to play. Like, logically, if of course if I want to mine, I should use pickaxe. That makes sense to me. Like, okay, I've got this ore, but I can't do anything with it. And now I weigh too much. So I'm assuming I've got to go over to one of these and smelt the ore. Really, what they should do with that tutorial, if they don't want to get rid of it all, is have the tutorial only happen in the places that correspond with that part of the tutorial. So, like right now, because I'm in here and I haven't done the mining thing yet, pop up the mining tutorial and explain to me how to mine. Or a generic one could be, this is how you gather resources. Like, I made a campfire and stuff. I figured that out without the tutorial. I mean, like you said, it's common sense, but at the same time, I think it's cumbersome. Everything about this game is cumbersome, it feels to me. But like the fact that I can't make myself run, I found that annoying too. All right, so am I going to place this in here? See, like this is my point exactly. How do I get the ore into here? Do I do it from the ore or do I do it from the smelter? I'm going to open this up. I'm going to drag my ore into here. And then right, but do I have to put the wood in the smelter? So now I need wood. Unfortunately, there's no wood in here for me to complete the tutorial. So now me learning how to do this is a pain in the ass. Because I didn't know what I needed when I came in here. So now I've got to run back and forth. And I hate that I run like Mr. Bean. Do I need kindling or do I need logs? I'm going to take the kindling. And I'm going to take the logs. I got one kindling and one log. I don't know why the left click to look around is killing me today. Now I assume I put these in here. You can only put ore into the smelter. Okay. Okay, so are you seeing my point now? Right, I understand that, but usually you would put the wood into the thing and then light it. So I have to make a fire and then put the fire in here? Like, that doesn't make any sense. How do I make a fire in my inventory? So I have the kindling. So I'm going to use the hatchet. And I'm going to make more kindling. Oh, I have steel and flint. Yeah, I know that. I don't have enough kindling. See, so I did that, but now I don't have enough. Right, so that to me is super tedious. As somebody that's never played the game before, to try and figure all that out, it's a pain in the ass. So I said, fuck this game, and I stopped playing. Oh my god, the music is killing me. No music. Smelter kindling. This? Yeah, I have 3. Why would I do that? Oh, well, how would I know that though? If you were here helping me, I would have never known that. I would have just assumed that I can't do this. Right, but I that was the first thing I had in my stack, so it sounds like it's doing its thing. Yeah, it says you light the smelter. Right, but if you weren't here explaining that to me, I would have never known to throw away that first stack of kindling. Uh, for as a new player, I wouldn't have thought to use flint and steel. I would have just thought that I need to throw wood in here, and then maybe use the flint and steel on the wood itself. I don't know. I think it's super cumbersome. This process that I just did to smelt ore was a pain in the ass. It's a very, very cumbersome system. What was the other thing that I saw? Where did I see that? So this, I also saw this, and I was like, okay, maybe I do this to make something. No, no idea. Yeah, I tried that. It wouldn't take the items. Of course, I don't know what I was supposed to drag either. Like I tried dragging a log in here. Oh, now it takes it. It wouldn't do that the last time I was playing. See, like this interface to me is what should open when I open this. Oh, now I've got to drag out what I want to make. Okay, I mean that's easy enough to figure out. How do I feel it with the? Oh, did I not get the beams out of here? Where did the beams go? Yeah, they probably are. Yep. No, that's the one I dropped earlier. No beams. I don't know. Oh, all right. It didn't actually make any beams. I think that was the kindling that yeah, that's the walnut kindling that I threw away. Lump of iron ore. I can snuff this out, right? Lump of iron ore. I'm going to open this up. I know. Burn. Light. See, I find that the fact that I've got to take so many steps to do that is annoying. Like I have flint and steel, just put it in the menu. I have kindling, put it in the menu. Just when I click on this, all the options for all the things that I have should show up. And if I don't have that thing, like if I don't have flint and steel and flint, then just gray out the light option. I mean, obviously they're not going to rebuild the engine for my ass, but I find it very cumbersome that I got to switch around so much to do stuff. And like I said, if you weren't here explaining this stuff to me, I would have never known to take the kindling out of my bag. I don't know that 0.9 isn't enough. I mean, is it working now? No, and honestly, I would guess that I would be super curious to see how many downloads they have versus how many players they have. Right, but how many players are being lost because they don't have it's too hard. It's a game. I want to have fun. I want to sit down. I want to have fun. I don't want to watch 7 hours of tutorial videos made by fans because the company doesn't actually make any. I don't want to have to read through 3 hours worth of training text when I open the game. I just want to play and have fun. I mean, key bindings, sure. I would assume that. I mean, they make any game easier, but I shouldn't need to know about them to make the game fun or to alleviate some of the tedium of menu clicking and switching this and that and the other thing around. I found it very annoying. But the first place that you load into makes the game seem like it's completely not. It's just not complete. I feel like I'm logging into an actual alpha version of a game, which most people today aren't used to logging in. Like today's alphas are nothing like yesterday's alphas. I don't have any metal in the forge. Well, I would definitely say that it would have been more engaging and more fun teaching me stuff if you gave me little like quests or a little walkthrough thing to do. I mean, I've still got lumps of iron. And it doesn't seem like it's doing anything. You can if you want. That'd be fine. Where's my Discord? Do you have a Discord? Because I don't have a Discord set up right now. I mean, I have Discord, but where are you, Discord? Okay, come on. That means I got to join the worm Discord. I gotta find the worm Discord. Okay, first things first, I gotta turn off all the notification settings because I don't want to get pinged constantly. Okay, I joined. Hey, where'd my screen go? There it is. Okay, I joined the Discord. I don't know what channel you want me to go into. Actually, I'm gonna go grab a cigarette real quick. I'll be right back. Ooh, man, it also feels really good to get the headphones off my ears. Oh, goodness. do. Into the first. Oh, I see you in there. I don't know if you can hear me or not.
I can. Can you hear me?
I can. Oh, sweet. I thought I was going to have to change a bunch of settings. Well, hello.
Hello. So, the reason I wanted to do this instead was just because it's going to be so tedious to try and
Type.
explain things. Yeah. So now that you opened the forge, and you said that you didn't have any metal in there, but actually, if you open it again and have a look.
Mm-hmm.
Do you see?
I've got lumps of iron.
Yep.
Isn't that what I put in there though?
Yep.
Or did I
and
put?
As you can see, like if you mouse over them, what does it say?
Ah. See, but now if you didn't tell me that, I guess I'm not looking at every little tiny thing that happens in the game, and I don't think most people will.
Yeah, this is definitely like the way that they've made this game is that they try and make everything as realistic as possible. So this is like for your sort of casual World of Warcraft player, for instance, they would not like this game at all.
Yep.
So you just have to be that kind of player that finds all of this tedium actually enjoyable.
Right,
That
which
appreciates
absolutely
appreciates the realistic aspect of it.
Yeah, no, I'm there's absolutely obviously there's people out there that want to do it. I'm saying as somebody coming into the game at first, even if I enjoyed the tedium, which I don't think that I really would, but even if I did, I don't know what to do.
Yeah.
And I know that even if I did enjoy the tedium, when I'm starting up a game, I don't want to sit through all that text and tutorial.
Absolutely agree with that. It's
way too much.
Too long. I think when I gave feedback about that, I said that it should be chopped, at least in half, if not even more. It's really long. Really.
Are you there?
I am. Can you hear me?
Yep. Yeah, you cut out on.
Maybe. Yeah, maybe I pressed the wrong button there. I was just meaning to say that when I gave feedback about that tutorial, I think I probably told them to at least cut it in half, if not even more. It's super long, way too long.
Yeah, it definitely was. I got through the digging. I didn't even get all the way through the digging part. I just got sick of it. I'm just like, I don't want to do this anymore.
Yeah,
I don't want to do the tutorial anymore. It's killing me.
Yeah. So since you're back in the game and you're trying to figure this out, I'm assuming that there's this little teensy weensy little bit inside that makes you want to give this a little bit of a chance, because otherwise you wouldn't have the game open right now. So shall we try and figure out this metal thing?
Well, I'm assuming that I double click on the lump of iron, and I go to the anvil, and now I can create things.
And even better, actually, if you use the add to crafting window, so you get that window that you had open before.
Okay. All right, now I can put the iron in here. Yeah, see, like this is more. I think this is way more user friendly than right clicking the little pop up modal windows.
Yeah. And my responses are going to be kind of delayed, because even though I can of course hear your voice, in real time, the stream delays, several seconds. So
right.
I always have to sort of react in a little bit of I have to wait and see what you're actually doing on the stream, right?
Yep.
So the very first thing that I would recommend you to actually do is to merge the metal lumps together, and there's a little button for that in that window. So you see how you have the anvil in the left slot,
combine,
and the lump in the right slot? Yep, the combine. That.
Okay.
and then just go ahead and build whatever you want to
So I
build.
would assume that I'd want to do things that have higher chance of success to build up my skill.
Yeah, and actually, something about Worm is um, gaining skill is not so much about building items, it's about improving items. So basically, when you first start the game, you could start with making your very first pickaxe so that you can make more. So you can mine more ore, because the tools that you actually have in your inventory, they're all newbie tools. They can be
Right.
repaired, but they cannot be improved, and they will eventually be worn out. So your very first thing that you want to do actually in this game is make your first set of tools. In the very least, make yourself a pickaxe so you can mine ore, and make yourself a hatchet so you can chop down wood. And that will allow you to make all the rest of the tools.
Yeah, I'm not seeing it under tools. All I got is crowbar. So do I not have enough metal to make? Like, I don't even see it as an option.
I'm trying to see here if I'm seeing in the weapon heads a pickaxe. I'm not seeing it. Hold. I wonder if you need the small anvil for the pickaxe head. Let me just log onto Worm myself, or see if have a look in the chest. There was a chest. There's some chests around. Check and see if there's a small anvil in one of them, because you're using the large anvil now. I'll also log into Worm myself and just check.
Nope.
Check all the chests.
Nope.
I think I saw at least a hatchet head was in the large anvil menu.
And you can't open this one? Oh.
So here's something for you that's really going to help you actually figure things out. So just open that the crafting menu. Now at the bottom left, you see this little button with the sort of lines on it.
Yep.
Which is sort of a list icon.
This one?
And yeah, it's a little bit of a delay, so I'm assuming you're doing that now.
Yep.
So now when you put into the search, you put pickaxe. See what you need to make a pickaxe. And then when you click open one of the pickaxe heads, like the iron one, for instance.
Small anvil.
Okay, so you do need a small anvil for that. Okay, so let's just give up on the whole like pickaxe for now. I think I saw that with the large one. Let's think about instead the hatchet. So I think there was the hatchet head here in the large.
Axe head, yep. Huge axe head. Or just axe head.
Right. So it seems that in the large anvil you can make weapons, but you cannot make tools. So you are gonna. So the axe is for battle, actually. The hatchet is meant for the wood chopping. Although I'm pretty sure you could also chop down a tree with an axe as well. It would just be slower to do.
So if I hit the red X, it goes back to my inventory, right? Yep.
Just can you open the large anvil? Let's just see what else there is quickly. Now, of course, you could make yourself a small anvil. So let's see if you can make that with the large anvil. I'm not sure.
Okay. Probably need a lot more iron. Well, I can make a sickle blade, a shovel blade, and a scythe blade.
Well, maybe you could make a sickle, because a sickle is absolutely an essential item to have as well.
Okay.
And while it's doing that, you can check the instructions for the sickle just to see what else you're going to need for that.
How do I check the instructions for the sickle in that
button,
that list that you told me about?
Yeah. The one at the very bottom. Those are the
Yep.
heads.
I need a
Very,
handle.
very, very bottom.
Yep. Need a handle.
Yep. Okay, good. Yeah, it's a bit delayed, so I'm seeing you. And when you double click that open, you should be able to see what you need to make a hand.
Carving and a shaft.
Now,
Okay.
a carving knife you should already have
Yep.
in your inventory.
And a shaft, but I don't know how to make a shaft, so
Double click the shaft.
I need a log. Okay. So did that? No, that didn't work. I'll try that again.
There might be some logs in those crates.
I think there
and
was.
There's also, yeah.
Where'd the crates go?
And looking at your inventory, it almost looks like you failed at making the sickle head, because I'm not seeing it in your inventory actually.
The first one did fail. I just tried it again.
Okay. So tools will be in the chests, but all raw materials will be in those crates. And something to know is, of course, all of these crates and these chests that you see are probably done by players. So there's no guarantees like what you'll find.
Right. Wait, no. And carving knife.
And again, so that you don't have to go through so many menus, you can just use that crafting window, putting the log into one slot and the carving knife into.
Gotcha.
There you go.
Yep. Let's put these back.
And items can actually be dragged into inventories by just dragging over on top of like the crate, for instance. You don't even have to open the inventory to do that.
Oh, okay.
Inventory.
And I didn't make one again. Right?
I'm not seeing one.
Yeah, because I apparently walking away from the anvil, I stopped creating. I didn't realize I couldn't walk away.
And now your lump, unfortunately, has cooled down already. I can see from the little orange like dot that it's not glowing hot anymore. So you're going to have to heat that lump up. But that shouldn't take too long, just because it's, it's almost hot enough. It just needs a little bit more heating. So just drop it into the fort. And it looks like the forge, since I don't, because you actually fueled the smelter back earlier, and it's probably actually still burning the smelter. But the forge, I think only you lit it with a kindling, so you can see that the lumps there, the little dot to the upper right of them,
Mm-hmm.
it's like lukewarm or whatever, because this has not been fueled. This forge, you had only lit in the yeah. So you kind of want to fuel it before it dies out. You don't even have to use kindling. You can use any wooden thing, like those wooden scraps. If you double click the wooden scraps and then use those on the forge, that'll be perfect. And that probably feels really tedious.
Yep,
But again,
it sure does.
items can be combined. So what I usually do to fuel a forge is I combine 20 wooden scraps, and then I fuel the forge, and then it stays lit for hours. Now when you mouse over those lumps, what does it say about the heat?
It is hot. Okay.
Okay, so the next one is searing hot, and after that it goes to glowing hot, so it shouldn't take too long.
Oh, all right. So it's not ready.
Yeah, you're gonna have to wait until it's glowing hot. But yeah, I just have to say, like, watching when you first started playing the tutorial, like, oh, that feeling was so bittersweet, because on one hand I was suffering on your behalf watching that, and at the same time it was really, really sweet to see you were struggling through that, because it was like, yes, I tried to tell them there was these issues, I tried so hard, and now I have evidence that I can show them. See guys, this is an actual issue. So what I'm gonna do is, if it's okay for you, is to take some clips from your footage, and I have another example. So Super Bits and Bob on YouTube, his video of him first playing Worm, he's doing exactly the same things you are, exactly. So I'm going to take bits from his video and bits from your stream. I'm going to make a post in the forums on the suggestions and say that, guys, please fix this tutorial.
Yeah, the tutorial is definitely not fun. It really, the tutorial is one of the things that instantly had me irritated with the game. Like just even skipping the tutorial, like there's not even an option to skip it if I want to skip it. If somebody wasn't in chat that told me the command to skip it, I would have had no idea how to get out of it.
That's another thing I told them. They need to add a skip button, because not everyone is. Most people, in fact, most players. I mean, I know for myself. Whenever there's a tutorial, I'm just like skip. I just want to get right into it. I'll figure it out later.
Yep.
And I tried to tell them that as well, and they just insisted that no, it can't be skipped. That it's so essential to learn those things. I don't agree. I think there's only a few things you really need to know, and the rest you can figure out on your own. Yes, it's going to take longer later on, but at least you're going to be able to dive right into the meat and gravy of the game and start to appreciate.
Like this right here, right? So if you go through the tutorial, you go through all of these things. I mean, I just went through digging. I got the terraforming, and I was like, I'm done. I don't want to do this anymore. This took forever. I don't know how long it actually took, but it felt like forever.
Yeah.
And I got into the terraforming. I was like, I just want to go look around. I just want to go look around.
Exactly.
I mean, all they need to do is give me, like, how do I look around? How do I do the movement? Explain my inventory to me. Starting out, maybe. I mean, up until terraforming, I think maybe that if they could gamify that. I mean, I think most people that are playing the video game know how to move around. But I mean, it could just be a graphic that pops up on the screen that says "move around," WASD.
And I really
left click to look.
I I really liked what you said earlier, that they should pop those up when you start to actually do that action. That's
Right.
the moment where you're gonna actually. I mean, who can even remember that stuff once you finally get to doing whatever it's explaining there?
Oh, right, exactly. I wouldn't have remembered the stuff. By the time I get to actually terraforming the ground, I'm not going to remember how to do it.
Yep. So now your metal looks like it's glowing.
It is searing hot.
Okay, it's a little bit blurry on my screen.
Yeah, I don't know how to improve that.
You're probably gonna have to fuel the forge a little bit more. Go grab one of
Go
those
grab one of those
and
logs.
just fuel it. Yeah, they're super like, so it's a lot of like wooden material because those scraps.
Just one. All right, I do this.
You can drag it in. I'm not sure if it fuels it. If it, yeah, burn. Yeah, I'm not sure. I'm trying to remember if it actually does fuel it if you drag it into the inside of it as well. And when you double click the forge, it will also tell you like how hot it is right now. In general, like to examine anything in Worm, you can double click it, including animals, the ground, the water. I'm not
See,
sure.
that seems like it's a good thing to put in the tutorial.
Yeah, because going through the context menus is a pain in the butt.
All right, still in there. Now we're making sickle blade. Create.
It already remembers the last thing that you tried to do.
That's nice. That's a quality of life thing.
Another quality of life thing is you see how it's like 1 out of 3 on the bottom there above the progress bar?
Mm-hmm.
You can just amp it up to 3 out of 3, so you'll make 3 attempts. Oh, you did it. Actually, you don't have to make any more. You made it. Great.
Sweet. All right, now I got the shaft. All right, so now I'm gonna pull a shaft in here. I'm gonna pull a sickle blade in here.
It could be that the sickle blade has to be glowing hot to make it. We'll see.
I'm guessing so, because nothing comes up here.
So remember, what did we need for the sickle though? It wasn't a shaft, but another. You made the shaft so you could make that item.
Oh, right. Oh my god. I need my carving knife. Where is my carving knife?
You might want to, while you're making the handle, you might want to just throw that lump and the sickle blade into the forge just to be on the safe. Just so they'll be glowing hot in case you need them again.
Oh my god. Carving knife, shaft, create, tool parts, tools, handle.
Remember, you can use the crafting window as well to just drag stuff.
Sickle head of iron.
And the crafting window, if you ever want to access that, that should be in the. You have that little menu in the very bottom
Yeah, I know. I
center of
keep
your
forgetting
screen.
that it's down there to click it. That's how I found it, was by clicking these things down here.
Now, this thing that I was explaining in the bottom of the crafting window that says 1 out of 3,
Mm-hmm.
if you put the fast forward to 3 out of 3, then you don't have to keep like instigating the. You did make the sickle.
I made it though. Oh. I got it.
Yay! So now, here's something exciting that you can do with the sickle. You can actually go and harvest baby tree sprouts from the trees with that and plant a tree. Would you like to go and plant a tree with?
Sure. Yeah, that's another thing. It drives me crazy that I can't run. I know I am running. It does not feel like I'm running.
You might want to drop. No, I don't know. Yeah, I'm just looking at your inventory if there's anything you can drop to go faster, but I think those are kind of good items that you have in your inventory. So never.
All right, so we're gonna go to the woods. Or we can just go.
Go to that place where you were digging the dirt. That's probably a good spot. You should be able to find a tree with a sprout that it can give. So now when you're seeing these trees, not all trees are going to have sprouts. Only the ones that are ready to give you a sprout. So some of them are sprouting. So just double click the trees, and you don't click the tree itself. It's the tile that you have to click on. So if you double click those, check for one that actually has a sprout.
I don't know what you mean. I'm clicking where it says pine tree, and all it says in the event window is that this is within the village of Haven's Landing.
Oh, hold on. Let me try and remember how this works with the sickle. Hold on.
Walnut tree, examine. What the hell did that do?
So I'm going in worm myself just to check how this works.
Very old walnut tree. Yep.
Okay, so here's what you have to do. You have your sickle activated, which is right.
Yep.
Then right-click a tree from the tile that it's on, and then go to the nature menu.
Okay. Prune, cut grass. I want to prune it. Right?
Okay, you don't. Well, you could prune, but that's not going to give you a sprout. You have to find a tree that's going to have pick.
Has the option pick sprout.
Yeah. So they will produce sprouts like once in a while, but it's, once you've cut a sprout, it will take, several weeks for the next time for it to offer a sprout.
Pick sprout. Okay. I have picked the sprout.
Now, when you activate the sprout and click an empty bit of ground, you'll be able to plant your very own tree.
That's it. I don't got to dig a hole and then water it and.
No, it'll start growing on its own.
It's a weird looking tree. You can't already have a tree on it though.
Yeah, it has to be an empty dirt tile.
All right. I'm just going to go out. Oh, I can't do it here.
Okay, that's probably just the permissions of this like starter deed. So, I mean, you could go out into the wild and then you would be able to plant the tree. That kind of sucks that they haven't allowed you to plant it there.
I mean, here's another thing in the tutorial, right? Is Not everybody's going to know to hover over these to see what they're saying.
Yep. And
I
actually,
totally didn't even notice those until I logged in this time.
well, I'll tell you something. Those signs were not even there before, and I was giving feedback about the tutorial that there has to be signs, and I was expecting them to put the signs that have text. So you see in the background there, the direction you were just going in, I
Mm-hmm.
saw a sign that actually has text on it. That's what I was expecting them to
Yeah,
add
yeah, one of
at
these.
the gates. Yeah.
Oh, I should be able to grow a tree here.
Oh, yeah, give it a try.
Okay. They lied. I
Right.
guess
So
it's not a
they've
crop technically.
Yeah. So when you have a deed, and of course this is a starter deed where the devs have like, put the permissions for this. So you can for a deed you can put so many different permissions. So they have a separate permission for farming, a separate one for planting, and so.
That's dangerous.
So I just guess that tree planting is not something they wanted to allow newbies to do, which I think is wrong. They should allow that to do, absolutely. What I would recommend to you, so if there's any little flicker of interest in this game, then at least for me, what was most rewarding about starting Worm was the fact that it was just a very short tutorial, a few steps, and then I was out into the wilderness on my own, and I had to figure things out. Uh, and that is, I think, the sweetest way to start the game. So I mean, for instance, right now you're just walking around in the tutorial zone, and like that's super boring, super
It's
boring
super
to do.
boring, but it's also super frustrating because I don't know how the hell to get out of here.
That's another issue. Yeah.
Where do I
I
go to
did.
leave? And one of the things that makes it even more annoying is the fact that I move so slow.
It is slow, and also some feedback I gave was that this tutorial area is way too large.
It's
You have
huge.
to keep walking for ages to even get out of it. I absolutely
Yep.
agree.
I found my way out before, but I have no idea which way I went.
So what I would do is just follow those little dots. You see the little cat eyes on the ground?
Yep.
Okay, so this portal actually, that will allow you to choose the server you want to start playing on. You could stay on this server, which is, I do believe is this Xanadu?
This is
I'm
an
not sure.
independence.
Independence, right? So that is where you can choose. You'll be able to do it one time, and you're able to choose which server you want to start playing on. Personally, for a new player, I do recommend actually the server that you're already on. It has a
Okay.
nice balance of space and also of like people. So the smaller servers are too cramped. The larger servers, Xanadu, where I am, that's too vast for a newbie player, I think. And just something to know is that you can at any time actually go to the other servers by just sailing over to them on a boat.
Yeah, I watched your video last night before I fell asleep. Okay, this doesn't mean
So
anything to
yeah,
me.
just keep following those cat eyes. It'll lead you out of this town. I think you're almost there.
That's a mighty big bison.
Yeah, I think that's a champion version of the bison.
Whoops. Yeah, the movement is killing me. It's so slow.
Now, if you look at the event window, it actually says you leave Haven's Landing. So now you're out in the wild. You're free to now plant the tree wherever you.
Well, how do I know if this? I mean, this land has a road on it. Doesn't that mean somebody owns it?
Yeah, and well, no, that's player built, but you have to plant the tree on dirt anyhow, right? So it's not going to plant it on the cement.
Right. No, I know, but I mean, doesn't that mean somebody owns the ground?
Nope.
So you can
But
build without owing.
the highways that have cat eyes on them, they're protected though.
Oh, look at that! I made a tree. I planted a tree for my tomorrow.
Aww.
Okay. Wow, this is ridiculously steep.
So what I was gonna say is like just the most beautiful way to start the game, in my opinion, is think of this as you know those documentaries where it's like these reality documentaries where they just drop somebody, the survival ones, when
Mm-hmm.
they drop somebody out in the middle of the wild just with a few little tools and they have to find shelter, they have to find food, they have to find water. That's what I think the worm experience should be, and that's the sweetest. That's how it was for me when I first started. So like now, if you just reset your mind from that tutorial, just forget the tutorial at this point. If you had just been dropped down by a helicopter in the middle of nowhere, what would be your very first goal?
I find a cell signal. Shelter would be my first goal. Shelter or water.
Yep.
Um,
So, like, you're going to be facing some monsters soon that you're not going to be able to
so there are monsters
survive
on here.
against. Absolutely,
Like,
and they're horrific.
like,
And there are
oh,
not like newbie zones. There's no such thing as newbie zones. So they're just all mixed up like the bad
so
ones and the easier ones.
that's
And
somebody's
as
corpse.
there you go.
Oh, what's going on over here? That's a lot of corpses.
There might be a monster nearby. Now we're actually getting into the real worm like experience. I love it. I love that the fact that there's corpses around. So yeah, I mean, the first thing that you're going to want to do is to find a spot where you can. Okay, so to have shelter, basically you have several options. So you can see this guy has actually built a little fence so that nobody can get through.
Yep.
But actually, the humanoids can bash through fences. However, houses, you can see on the left here, somebody has started to build a house. They
Excuse me.
can they cannot bash through the door of a house if it has a lock on it. So that's the way to get started. So you can make either a little shelter somewhere. You're able to do that right now, actually. You're absolutely able
Oh, I
to
don't
make a
need to. I
house.
don't need to claim land to do that.
No, you don't. So the difference between having a house on claimed land, which is called deeded land, is that when you have a house on a deed, then it doesn't deteriorate and you don't have to fix it. But otherwise, you can just build a house anywhere if it's like
Hmm.
unclaimed land, anywhere at all. Now, but there's two options. I mean, you could build a little house, or you could tunnel a little tunnel into the rock of like a mountain, make a little tunnel, make a little mine door for yourself, and then you're going to have a cozy little shelter inside of a mountain.
Yeah, I can be a hobbit. Let's see.
You probably want to keep on going to the same direction you were, though, because remember that a lot of newbies have started to try and do that right here in this on the outskirts of Haven, right?
Right.
And I would also recommend looking for a spot that, first of all, you're gonna need metal to be able to make things. As we saw, you needed to mine the ore, so you're gonna want to find a place that has access to a mountain or like tunnels that have like ore veins in them, right?
Right.
And also another good thing is to keep an eye out for these guard towers, because if a monster does come and attack you, you'll be able to call out guards and they will whack that monster on your behalf. Because when you first start out, you won't be able to really manage against anything else except like a few smaller mobs such as rats, small cats, and maybe mountain lions and maybe wolves. But anything else you won't be able to manage against.
Okay. So what kind of monsters are there in here?
You've got trolls, goblins, lava fiends, lava spiders, normal spiders, scorpions. There's a whole bunch of them. Hell horses, hellhounds.
Are they just randomized, or they have their own like communities and stuff?
Well, there are rift spawns which have like a small community of mobs, but those are kind of different. But otherwise, the mobs will just spawn into the world and they will roam around. So you can actually kite a mob from one side of the server to the other, and it will stay where you left.
I think there's a mob right in front of me.
Yep, that's a troll. That's a really bad one. So you're going to want to avoid this guy. I wouldn't go a step further. Just if you put into the chat guards and then exclamation mark and press enter, see what happens.
Slash or just guards?
Just guards and exclamation mark.
If I spelled it wrong, I did.
So now if you look into the event window, it says no guards seem to respond to your call. That means that there's not a guard tower in the vicinity. They will be they will react if the mob is 20 tiles near to the guard tower or less. So there's no guard towers. That means no guards is going to be able to come and help you in this situation. So I would not go in that direction at all. Or else, if you want to, you can try and lure this troll. But you run so slowly right now that that's probably not a very good option.
That's what I was thinking.
Yeah, and trolls actually run pretty fast, and they have a long range from which
he
they can see
might
you.
leave. He might leave. He's just going on. He's going on his merry way.
Yeah, and I wouldn't get any closer. They have a very long range. Those guys are one of the nastiest ones that you're actually going to face.
The mature troll?
Yeah, I was actually just going to ask you to hover over him because there's different types of them. So he's actually a teenager troll, and he's not very strong. So if you see like a venerable troll or a champion troll, stay far, far away.
Well, that was my other question when I got in the game was like, are there even creatures to fight besides like bears?
Absolutely. And then in the sea, there are sharks, there's sea serpents, there's octopus, there's tortoises, dolphins. Obviously, just the sharks and the sea serpents are going to be. Oh, and there's also anacondas. So there's also stuff in the water that will kill you. Absolutely. If you stick to the left, you could.
That's what I'm thinking. Is maybe just.
And also, their visibility is only from their front. So if the troll if their back is facing you, they won't be able to see.
That's good to know.
I think you made it.
Think so. That other guy didn't, though. Free horses. Free things inside the fountain. Okay.
It looks like somebody grabbed all the horses already.
Applewood plate. Other camp. Shield. I got a shield already.
You know what kind of worries me though is I'm looking at your inventory, and remember when in the tutorial you were doing the thing with a rope and you're putting on the floor or the ground? I'm not seeing a rope in your inventory. I think you've lost it.
You're absolutely right. I don't have a rope.
It's not imperative right now, but you're gonna need, like, if you want to catch anything. Let's say that little paddock had horses, and you would have wanted to grab one of them. You wouldn't have been able to do that without a rope.
Okay. That's good to know.
So domestic animals, they don't have to be tamed. You can actually just take a rope and lead it, and it will.
That also makes sense. I mean, it's a domesticated animal. All right, that way's under construction. This way's a mine. Or a tunnel. It's a mine. Nice. can't open it? Nope.
Yeah, it's probably locked.
God, the walking animation kills me. It's so janky. It's so janky. It's
yeah,
so
that's another
old.
thing I have been also giving a lot of feedback about the animations that the characters really need an overhaul. It's one more of those things that I feel that they're not really like paying attention to my feedback about that. I don't know what to say. It's really bad. It's really old school.
It's very old. Yeah. It feels about 10 years old.
And the sad thing is that, you know, the environment, yes, the environment as well looks pretty like old school, especially now that you're in the mine, but when you're outside still, you know, it's relatively kind of okay, you know? But then you see the characters and that just like ruins everything.
Yeah, the characters are really bad. Whoa. All right. That almost looks like a drop off. This is a long road.
So I think you're sort of at a point now that you could start thinking about a shelter. There's actually like the two most important things: some rock that you can mine into to find ore, and then a source of water. Either that being you being next to like I'm not sure if you want to like find a spot next to the seashore or like a lake or something, but you're always going to be needing water. And now there is the possibility to do water divination to find water sources underground,
Okay.
upon which you can build wells and fountains and stuff like that, and then you'll have an eternal source of water. But the problem is that as a newbie player, you don't have a pendulum yet, and so you don't have the ability to find sources of water yet. So there will be like fountains and wells around that players have built. You've probably seen them like sitting around. So that's one option, that you could find a spot like that, or else you're going to have to go next to a water source,
Okay.
like the lake. Now, I don't know what it's going to look like once you reach the edge of the water, but I am guessing that what's going to happen is that most of the spots along the water shore or the shoreline have been, you know, taken, or else they've been terraformed. So the likelihood of finding completely undeveloped land is very, very slim, because, you know, you're only a small distance from the newbie place, right?
Holy shit, that's 15 pounds. I don't want that.
Yeah. Yeah, you don't want that anyway, because there's not much to do with that anyhow.
Let's see.
At this point, the best like weapons and things that you have are the ones that you got as a newbie. I think they're they're quality level 50 actually.
Looks like a fort up ahead. Excuse me. Old troll.
So that troll is going to be a little bit. Oh, but you see, there's a guard tower just up ahead. So here, now, double click that troll so that it's activated into your target window, and you'll see the little face appear in your target window. There. And now press the guards and exclamation mark and watch them attack that troll.
Oh, there they go.
Now trolls are so bad that actually a lot of times they will
shit, I can't get in there. They'll kill off the guards?
Sometimes if they're really bad trolls, yeah. The guards will respawn after a while, but yeah, sometimes if they're really bad, they will die actually.
Wonder why I can't open the door.
This looks like it's somebody's deed, so they just have their door locked from outsiders.
So you can deed and have a guard tower inside your deeded land?
Yep, because all these guard towers you see are actually player built.
Oh, okay.
Also, if you find the head bobbing kind of annoying, I noticed it was actually turned on by default in the settings. That can be turned off in the settings. I have it turned off myself. I find it's super annoying.
It's not bothering me right now, but I can see how it might get very annoying.
Yeah, especially when you're doing stuff like crafting and pushing things around and so forth.
Troll attack.
Yeah, you're not gonna be able to do much else except just watch it all play out because you can't get in there, you can't reach the troll.
Yeah, I don't have a bow or anything. He's wounded. Wow, that's gonna take a while. Holy crap. Holy crap. Oh, he killed a guard.
Yeah. That's kind of funny actually. I must be cruel.
An aged fat unicorn.
Unicorns, they cannot be led with a rope. They need to be tamed to actually be able to ride them. But what's really cool about the unicorns actually is that if you have a tamed unicorn, you can not only ride it yourself, but you can also ride tandem with your friend. So two people can ride on it at the same time.
That's cool.
And when you did the carrying action, that simply means that when you're caring for an animal, it will live longer. So that's not really useful for you to care for this unicorn. You should save that. You only have a certain amount of carrying slots. So say if you're caring for another animal, like once you catch a cow or something like.
I thought maybe that was how you worked taming. Okay.
Now, to tame animals, you need to, and it's something you could totally do, not to the unicorn. They're super hard to tame. But for instance, if you come across, say, a sheep or a pig or something like that, if you have the right kind of food, you can tame it. So you need the food to be activated and then right-click the animal to try and tame it.
Sweet Lord, there's a lot of trolls around here and a lot of unicorns. They're still going at it. Dead guard.
And in general, everything you see in the world is going to be player made. The roads, the guard towers, the boats, the houses, the fences, everything.
Dang, I wish I could get his armor and weapons. That'd be sweet. Can't loot the dead guard. All right, so now I'm down by water, right? So I could just burrow into the side of the hill here.
You could, if you find a rock tile, absolutely. So if you look towards the mountain, do you see that black opening in the mountain?
Right in front of me?
Somebody to the right? Well, there's one as well, actually. So again, it's a little bit lagged for me, so I'm seeing it a little bit lagged from you, but I was actually meaning if you look towards the mountain, you see that black box in the side of the mountain to the right, across the water. So that is a mine opening.
Over there? I'm gonna wait a second before I move. This over here?
Yeah, that's the one. So that's